What is up, guys? Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I am your host, that guy Sage, and I'm not joined by anyone today. Sadly, of course, our beloved co-host Devonte is off to college in Colorado. However, he's not done booking. You guys thought SmackDown was gonna change? You thought something was gonna change? Nah. He is still the SmackDown general manager, and he is still booking banger after banger. And speaking of banger after banger, we are starting off with none other than the Irish man himself, the Celtic warrior, the brawling brute, Sheamus, as he is coming in for the first Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber Qualifier match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the road to Elimination Chamber, the first of the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-views this season, and he is going against none other than a man in his prime. He is going against Logan Paul. That is right, boys. Logan Paul, of course, was drafted to SmackDown this season. This man, a man with some influence, if you will. Paul, you love seeing Logan Paul. This guy is extremely talented. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this IC Championship chamber shapes up now that the former IC champion is over on NXT. Both of the IC champs that held that, knee by Sheamus, that held that belt at WrestleMania are over here on NXT. Almost over here, but over there on NXT. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting we're not on NXT right now. Of course, still to come, boys, we have a phenomenal showing. The main event will be John Cena versus Wild Will Davis in a non-title match, as they have some history with the Hardcore Championship. And then in the mid-card of the show, a beautiful moonsault by Logan Paul there. Look, the SmackDown GM may see something in these women, but personally, I see this as the battle of the bland. It is Tamina versus Natayla, with the winner getting the last spot in the Women's Television Championship Elimination Chamber. You heard that right. There is a Women's TV title here on SmackDown. There is no more Hardcore Championship. Let me find the exact message from the SmackDown General Manager in which he stated what his championships will be. It takes a minute to find them. I cannot find. Okay. Obviously, the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Wild Will Davis. We have the Intercontinental Championship, a Women's World Championship, a Women's TV Championship, and of course, the Men's Tag Team Championship. The Men's Tag Team titles were held, the Men's Tag Team Championships, I believe he stated, will be held in a surprise tag team match at the Chamber. And the two Chamber matches will be none other than the Intercontinental Championship and the Television Championship for the women's. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. Next week we will have the winner, or we will have a qualifying match for a #1 contenders match for the Women's World Championship, currently held, of course, by Bayley after a phenomenal showing at the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. There goes Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus! Beautiful power slam by Sheamus. Going for the pin. 1. No, not even a 2. Not even a 2. Look, I'm sorry, but these two men here, just so talented. And, look, I may not like the second match booked on this card, but overall, this card is a absolute banger of a matchup. Logan, several, Jesus. Oh my Lord. I mean, this guy's just spilling to the outside. You'll love to see it. I mean, I'm going to be straight with you guys. I'm recording this right after the most recent episode of NXT, and I'm still reeling from that 5-way that we saw yesterday. However, this matchup right here, up to a 6 count. We saw the opening match of NXT ended at a count out. I was going to say we could potentially see the opening match of SmackDown in that way, but no, these guys, they want to end it in the ring. They know the best way to show how damn good they are. Oh, what a shot by Sheamus is to, I mean, straight up just to show it. Of course, in 4 weeks' time will be NXT, or I'm sorry, not in 4 weeks. In 4 weeks' time, yes, will be Elimination Chamber. In 3 weeks' time will be NXT New Year's Evil. Really excited for both of these shows. Logan Paul with a beautiful backbreaker into the neckbreaker. And honestly, either of these men being in the chamber would be absolutely phenomenal. We've yet to see Logan really in that style. We saw him, I believe, in Money in the Bank. The roll up by Logan. 1, 2. No. I don't think we've seen Logan really in any crazy matchup in universe mode. A frog splash. 1, 2. No, what a kick out by Sheamus. What a kick out by Sheamus. Holy crap. This match already has me on the edge of my seat. Oh, the it kicks by Logan Paul. Ooh, shades of his former tag team partner and friend, The Miz. Logan heading up top. A frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul gets the win against Sheamus. I am truly amazed by this. This was in my opinion, the least expected moment here. But let's move on. Our next matchup, the Battle of the Bands. Let's get to it. And here we go, entering first. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody is meaner than Tamina. And here she is, Tamina Snuka, making her way to the ring, a second-generation superstar. I'm going to do my best to be as impartial and show some excitement for this match on behalf of the SmackDown General Manager. So let's do it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, Natalya Neidhart, this man right here this woman right here. If you guys can't tell, my brain's not really on women's wrestling commentary mode just yet, but because this is actually the first women's match of the season. But this woman right here calls herself the GOAT, the best of all time, a multi-time world record holder, I believe multi-time women's world champion. I may be incorrect on that. I do know she's held the women's title at least once, or the Divas title, one of those. I'm actually going to look it up just to check, just so I can give my most accurate ranking here. But it's actually surprisingly hard to find her championships. Here we go. She is in the Canadian Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, which is just a neat little thing. She's a former one-time Divas champion, one-time SmackDown Women's champion, and of course, she's a former tag team champion with her opponent here, Tamina, who is honestly putting in work. It never won a women's championship, by the way, with the exception of the tag team titles, but she is a former 24/7 champion, nine-time women's tag team champion, of course, or sorry, women's 24/7 champion, not even women's. That's just the title in general that's been held by everybody. She also, I'm not gonna read she was number 19 in the 2012 PWI Women's Top 50, and she was number 28 in the top 50 tag teams in 2021, which is actually pretty surprising. That's pretty awesome, though. Good for them. I'm not going to talk about her Wrestling Observer Newsletter awards because they're both negative, and you know, I don't want to focus on the negative here. I want to try to focus on the positive. You have two women with many years of experience. Both of these women have well, I just realized she was in the 2014 Hercules movie as a cameo, which feels kind of crazy. But besides the point here. Both of these women have such... Are we going to get a count-out victory here? What are we at? 8? 10? No! Natalya! That might be the fastest match of the season. So, like, not it is the fastest so far, but of the season in general. Natalya getting a count-out victory here, which means she is moving on to the Women's Television Championship Elimination Chamber. And boys, we got to get to that main event now. Wild Will Davis versus John Cena. And now, guys, the main event. A man who many call the greatest of all time. But can he prove himself to be the greatest of all time? As he is going to be taking on none other than Wild Will Davis, our World Heavyweight Champion. And I believe this is the first time we're going to get the opportunity to see the championship belt that has been designed by our SmackDown general manager. He changed the titles up a little bit. He didn't change the women's title, I don't believe, or the Intercontinental Championship, but he did change the tag belt, the women's TV, and the World Heavyweight Championship. So we'll get to see what that looks like right now. Oh, he's holding both belts. He does have that old World Championship, which he will only hold that tonight. But there is the new World Heavyweight Championship, which has a very interesting... I like the Galaxy, the star-inspired strap there. I have to say, I actually really like that. But Will Davis now making his way to the ring with two belts. Two-belt Will here. Two-belt Billy, if you will. And he's going to be going against the GOAT, John Cena. So let's see how this goes. I'm actually... really excited. Here we go, Cena right off the bat, getting the upper hand. Heading up to the top. Maybe a splash. No, an elbow drop. I assume that was an elbow drop. It may have been like a hip drop of some sort. Either way, it looked damn good. Cena going for what I believe may have been an enziguri or a drop kick. Billy, a butterfly. Oh, lung blower. Jesus. A gourd buster, I believe it is called. Billy now, I was going to say it's wrestling takedown, but turning it into a knee buster to there. Of course, Wild Will Davis, a multi-time champion here in Universe mode. We saw his former tag team partner Brady as he is in the Dusty Cup. I can't say was. He is in the Dusty Cup as he is teaming with Finn Balor, and he was actually successful in tag team action against Gunther and Ilya Dragunov. Of course, tomorrow night on NXT, we'll see the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, as they take on Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods of Up Up Down Down fame. And Carmelo Hayes and L.A. Knight, yeah. We'll take on Ricochet and AJ Styles. And then the main event of tomorrow will be the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match for the UK title. Wes Lee, Cameron Grimes, Montez Ford, and the local hero, Joe Hendry. Twist of Fate by Billy on the outside. Of course, next week on NXT, we will have the women's #1 contendership in an Aztec Warfare match. Got to keep the tradition going. You know how it is. Oh my God, he caught his face right on the metal there. Up to a 6 count. Is Billy also going to go for... He's going for a submission. He's going for a submission. Up to a 7 count now. Oh, Billy. Billy at least standing up Cena. I respect it. But now, showing off to the crowd. Maybe not the best plan when you are against one of the greatest of all time in John Cena. And he's hanging him up on the rope. 1. Not even a 2 count. Billy knows. Ooh. Of course, Cena did win the World Championship in Season 1 of Universe Mode. We are now on Season 4, but Cena, I personally, I remember all gold Cena. All gold everything, if you will. I'm actually really excited to see how this match shapes up as it gets going, as it gets longer, if you will. But Cena getting hyped up, letting the crowd feed him, letting the crowd hype him up. He is ready, willing, and able. Oh, he's taking Billy to the middle of the ring, maybe for a little 5-knuckle shuffle. I think that's exactly what it is. Cena running the ropes. Billy trying to maybe get a little out of the way, but unsuccessfully as he gets hit with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Kick out. The crowd yelling 3 there. Or sweet. I'm not 100% sure. But, oh, I was going to say. Oh, the AA. What? Wait, what was that? AA. Oh, Cena's down. Cena's tired. He's getting himself up, dragging Billy to the center of the ring. Wait. 1, 2. No, a kick out. A kick out by Billy. Somehow able to keep it going, keep it together. The crowd chanting Cena. Obviously, you know, John Cena, a legend, a first ballot Hall of Famer without a doubt. Cena heading up to the top. Oh, he's going for the elbow drop unsuccessfully. Billy. Oh, drop kick to the knee. Beautiful neck breaker. You absolutely love to see it. 1. No, not even a 2. Not even a 2. There we go. I mean, look, both of these men are just so unbelievably talented. What a shot by Cena. Oh, Billy rolling himself to the ropes. Cena clotheslining him out of the ring and following in suit. I'm trying to tell, it does appear Billy is busted open. Elbow drop by Cena. Yeah, you can see it. It is above that right eye of Billy that he is bleeding. Into, oh my, I don't know. I mean, it's sort of a suplex, but I don't know if a half underhook suplex of sorts. I don't really know what you'd call that move. Billy getting out of the ring, giving himself a breather. Into Whisper in the Wind. Shades of Billy's hero, Jeff Hardy. Oh, the Rough Rider. He just hit the Rough Rider. 1, 2. The real deal! The real deal by Billy! 1, 2, no! How? How did Cena kick out? Oh, into the Boston Crab! Is he gonna try to tap out the 16-time world champion? 17-time world champion. Forgot about season 1. But, oh, he was going for the AA. Cena was going for the AA. Billy saying no, hitting him with the X Factor. Heading up to the top rope. You gotta wonder how comfortable Billy is here. Into the moonsault. Shades of Bam Bam Bigelow with that style of moonsault. Cena fighting back. Oh, I don't even know what to call it. It's a face buster, I would assume, but what would you call that one? he's taking Billy. Oh, taking Billy to the ropes here. Hip toss. Oh, I thought he was going to go straight into the 5-knuckle shuffle. Billy able to reverse. Not going to let Cena stay on top for long. Another half underhook suplex. Billy pulling himself outside of the ring here. And Cena with a shoulder check to take him off the apron. This is one hell of a match here. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm hacking up a lung. I am so excited by this match. Cena taking Billy back to the inside. Cena heading up top. What could he be setting up for? Telling Billy to get up. The leg drop, vintage Cena. Vintage Cena. 1, 2. Billy with the kick out. And Cena setting up for one more and an attitude has been adjusted to the champion. 1, 2, 3. John Cena in a hell of a match. My God, but you gotta wonder what this means for the future of our World Heavyweight Champion. Tune in tomorrow, guys, for our next matchup, as we will see the champ. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tune in tomorrow for the continuation of the Dusty Cup on NXT. I hope to see you soon as we go off the air.